What's up, internet? My lord. I swear, the things that I read on Facebook is just quite, I wouldn't say amusing, because the article was kind of disturbing to me, honestly. But we'll get into that. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? And seeing as how I'm gonna use this one because just gonna pull a palette out. Anyway, so life changes and stuff. I was told just come by and help out a few days a week, and I only have 1 day a week to film now, so I don't really know how this is going to happen. Oh my god, Floof, can you... Anyway, so we are gonna try to... I got like 3 boxes in the mail today, and it's like 11, I think. So I'm gonna be unboxing stuff, and we're gonna see how it works out, because I don't know how this is gonna happen, because I'm tired, guys. It's exhausting. And one of these days I'm gonna have to find time to actually clean my makeup brushes, because it's terrible. It's very, very sad. And I'm noticing by all these makeup brushes, I actually use way more pink than I thought I did. But okay, that's cool. Anyway, this article that my friend had shared on the Facebook, it kind of reminded me of another article that I had read, and I don't know if I can actually find it now, but I mean, I'll look for it. Anyway, as... you know how, like, when we have our whole internal monologue, especially, like, if we're surfing through eBay or any other selling site, and we're like, do I need this? And we have a little argument with ourselves. This article that my friend Pink had posted had said that some people actually don't have that, and I'm just like, what? Why? It's essentially is that, like, if they're reading a book, they don't actually hear themselves reading, which I find rather weird, honestly. They say they just hear the words. So... and, like, Pink had said that, like us just laying down to go to sleep, and we just think of a million different things. Like, I don't know what I would do without that, you know. I guess what I would call my bedtime stories. So... kind of boring. And what about shower thoughts? I just don't understand it. Because I know my husband has jokingly said a few times that, like, on his way home from work, he has already had the argument with me, so there was really no sense in fighting about whatever he figured I was going to be pissed about. So, I mean, what do people do then? It's kind of scary. Some people in her comment thread said it sounded peaceful, but it kind of sounds boring to me in a way. Because I guess I'm technically never alone if I'm always hearing my own voice in my head saying, girl, do not do it. Don't say that. What do people do then? Do they just automatically blurt out the words? Because, like, with the whole reading thing, they had said that, like, they literally just see words. I can't imagine reading a book and not hearing like the voices. Because am I the weirdo that I just assume the characters' voices? I mean, I hear voices in my head when I'm reading, but that's just the characters to the book. Does that make sense? Oh my God, I just admitted to the world that I am crazy. I just yeah, I admit that probably does sound crazy, but I just don't get it, guys. Help me understand it. That honestly sounds quite horrifying in a way. 'Cause, like, I don't know, it really is, like, more of the, reading example that they gave, but, like, I know there have been plenty of times when I've had many fights in my head, and so like, no, if I say this, then this is gonna happen, and how do people solve their problems without being able to have that little voice in their head? I mean, that's usually me. But then I sat there and thought about it because, I still hear some of my grandmother's advice in her voice and my dad's advice and things that other parental units have said in my childhood, and I still hear their voice in my head. Does that mean people who don't have an internal monologue, they can't hear that? Because then that just gets even sadder to me. Because, like, memory-wise, I know what my kids sound like now, but I also have memories of when they were crying as babies and, like, when they first started to talk. But that also gets me onto the, I guess, subject of the other one where I cannot remember what it's called, but I would, in my one day off, I will do this research to try to find a video describing it, where I guess if you say, imagine an apple, some people cannot do that. And I'm just like, I start to think about, like, imagining my children as babies. Can they not do that? Because if you literally cannot picture an apple in your brain, I mean, it's interesting, but then it just brings up more questions for me. It's like, what are their memories like to me? I mean, is there really even a point of having memories? And I would guess. Because if you can't even imagine or remember what it was like, I guess, holding your babies, then, I mean, that's fucking sad, guys. I don't know anybody like this, or I would probably just, like, accept it and then just randomly ask them off-the-wall questions. And they would probably say, bitch, you're weird, so, and I'm seeing, like, a spot of brown. Just, I don't get it, guys, and I don't know what to do. I did brown, so I gotta, like, go overboard, right? Let's try to make this somewhat nicer. I gotta use more than the browns in this palette, right, guys? Oh, and just so you know, Ipsy is not one of those 3 boxes that I got today. I got to choose the add-ons for February's box. I don't know, guys. I think Ipsy hates me. I really do. Okay, I'm gonna see what antique bronze is. Let's see if I can, like, not mess this up. Yes, my back still hurts. So, I mean, so how many internal monologue arguments do you guys have with yourself a day? Because I know you do, and I know Patty at least does. When I'll tell her, she will say, I don't need this. I need to go to bed, or I'm going to buy this. And I'm just like, just remember my voice. Do you really need this? Because it's supposed to be a no-buy month, or a year, or whatever. But since she did not say it on video, it doesn't count. But it still counts, girl, because you told me. You're always going to hear my voice now. And yeah, I did call you out in my video, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, this one probably won't be a very long one. Because I wanted to do more research, but a bitch is tired. And the more I think about it, the more it just seems sad to me, quite honestly. Because as much as I hate losing the people in my life, at least I know I can still remember what their voice sounds like. And if you can't do that, then that just makes their deaths even sadder. So, and to remember what my kids' voice sounded like when they were 1 or 2 years old, and the little lisps and stuff that they had. Guys, that's just depressing to me. I don't know, guys. I didn't think that this was gonna turn into, such a depressing thing. But just the whole idea. And meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out if I want to go any more with this. I need to blend is what I need to do, because it looks a little harsh to me. But that's pretty much the topic. I mean, it's really not much of a life update. I mean, I guess, I mean, other than I got a job mainly so that my children will clean up after themselves. And I won't be around to do it. But it gets me out of the house too, I guess. I don't know. Although this whole waking up before noon is bullshit. I can't get down with that, but whatever. That's cool, I guess. I mean, they pay me for my presence, so there's that. But there's really not much to tell. It's a job. What else has happened? Nothing much has happened. But hey, I'll probably be able to put more boxes on the channel, though. I mean, if I have time, Because I was just telling a friend that I was like, yay, more money for boxes. Oh, wait, I'm not going to have much time to actually do the filming. I might have to film when my family's at home now. No, because they'll think I'm crazy. They already do, but whatever. Anyway, let's see how bad I can mess it up. Oh, I just made it sparklier. So what have you guys been doing while I destroy the rest of my eyeshadow? Because now it just looks like pure white on there. Oh, no, I gotta have more brown, I swear to God. Now, one of you guys are just going to tell me one day, stop, or know when to stop. I need to really do these brushes because this is disgusting, quite honestly. I just honestly, I can't get to it. Or I wouldn't say I can't get to it. I can't really understand that concept. as to what kind of life it really is if you can't, you know, just imagine certain things in your head, because that makes the book all the more interesting to me. And then if you can't imagine the voices of the characters in the book, I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. At least this is pretty much the lowest energy one video ever. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on a Wednesday. Because Trish was mad at me that I didn't post until later today. She said something about going through Spanky withdrawals, and I'm like, what? I don't see how that is possible, but that's cool here. There's a video, girl. But, yeah, I mean, the more I think about it, it's so sad to me, and I really want to know. I mean, seriously, if you know anybody with a brain like this, so to speak, I mean, I can't really call it a condition, because, I mean, their brain is just wired differently. So, I mean, it's not impeding them from living life. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I can't say it's weird. It's just interesting, and I would love to discuss it more, but I wouldn't want to get them depressed either. I feel it could go very badly for me. Like, you're gonna fuck this up, Melissa. Yeah. So, somebody needs to tell me in the comments if they know anybody like this, or if you yourself are like this. What is it like? I don't get it. It seems like the most foreign concept to me is not being able to hear all the arguing or the advice from yourself and past relatives, and just, or not being able to hear your kids' little baby voices. That's just, my God, that is like the saddest part to it. I don't know, guys. This one kind of, it kind of stumped me. Like, the more I thought about it, the sadder I got. So, y'all gotta help me with that. So, if y'all know anybody, or if you are somebody that actually is wired that way, please just leave a comment and as to what it's like. Lord, it truly did make me say, what the fuck? Because, I mean, I can't imagine life without my shower thoughts, or my thoughts before bed when I'm exhausted, and it's like, oh, what is Pluto doing today, or whatever, because, you know, apparently Pluto's up to some shit or something. I don't know, I need to look at my book, whatever. But yeah. Other than that, the only planetary crap I know is that Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 16th, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, that's my ball of nonsense. So I'm going to go and unbox these boxes. I have like an Etsy swap. I got to see what Patty got me. So I will talk to you later, Internet. Bye, Internet!